Welcome to the weekly recap. I'm Matt Wacker. 3 people were seriously injured in a fiery I-44 crash on September 9th. The incident took place roughly 15 miles west of Rolla. 4 tractor-trailers were involved. The 3 people injured included a driver from Ontario as well as a duo from Ohio. They were all flown by air to University Hospital in Columbia. According to the Highway Patrol, one westbound semi rear-ended another, causing it to flip over and venture across the median and into oncoming traffic. It struck a semi traveling eastbound. That semi burst into flames. A 4th tractor-trailer tried to avoid the crash entirely, but eventually overturned and blocked all eastbound lanes. The westbound lanes opened later that night, but traffic moving eastbound was detoured until the next morning. A St. James man was killed after striking a rock bluff in Marys County over Labor Day weekend. 48-year-old Brian Repetto was riding his 2013 Harley-Davidson motorcycle between Vienna and Vichy when he tried to pass another vehicle on Highway 63. Repetto was not wearing a helmet. He was pronounced dead at the scene by Marys County Sheriff Chris Heitman. 2 women from the West Plains area were hurt in a 2-vehicle crash on September 9th. 65-year-old Janice Young turned onto Highway 63 directly in front of 56-year-old Deborah Collins. The report shows Young and Collins were taken by ambulance to Ozarks Medical Center with minor and moderate injuries, respectively. Both were wearing seatbelts. Of course, this year marked the 14th anniversary of terror attacks on the World Trade Center and Pentagon. In remembrance, ROTC groups at Missouri S&T organized a 9/11 memorial wreath-laying ceremony at the flagpole outside of Harris Hall. The ceremony also included the firing of 4 cannon rounds by members of Army ROTC, one for each of the 4 planes that crashed that day. The Ozark Conference Game of the Week returns this Friday night with the Waynesville Tigers visiting the Rolla Bulldogs. Rolla is searching for its first win of the season. Join us for what is sure to be a competitive matchup. And now, with more local news, here's Laura Light.
A Labor Day search for Jonathan Shea was organized by the advocacy organization Justice in Name of, or GINO. Jonathan Shea and his cousin Xavier Baylor walked away from a family member's home in the rural St. James area 2 months ago. Baylor was found by the Missouri State Highway Patrol the following day. Shea is still missing. According to GINO, about 50 people were involved in the search effort. Included among the searchers were members of the Southwest Missouri Autism Network from Springfield, the media, the Patriot Guard, family members, and other volunteers. Searchers worked in teams traveling over rough terrain and posting missing child flyers. Over 100 people walked from the Phelps County Sheriff's Office to the Rolla Police Station on September 8th to show their support for police officers, sheriff's deputies, and troopers. Area resident Richard Skiles organized the event because he said he was, quote, just sick and tired of all the bad things that have been going on with police officers around the country. Fatal shootings involving police officers, including one in Ferguson last summer, have sparked a national dialogue about police-community relations. Local law enforcement officials say they were touched by the show of support. Rolla Police Chief Sean Fagan said he was glad to see the support, noting that he came from an area where police weren't very well liked. The Rolla Area Sheltered Workshop will receive a $250,000 grant to purchase a new facility for expansion of operations, enabling them to add more positions for developmentally disabled individuals. The grant will help pay for the acquisition of a 4.7-acre tract located west of the existing property in the High Point Industrial Park, as well as a building that sits on the land. The total cost is estimated at $318,000. The grant will cover a majority of that cost, with the Sheltered Workshop contributing the remaining amount. This new acquisition has the potential to create at least 12 more jobs for people with disabilities and at least 1 staff employee at the Sheltered Workshop. The Rolla Area Sheltered Workshop is one of about 90 sheltered workshops in Missouri. Merrimack Community Enhancement Corporation's chairman, Marvin Wright, presented a certificate of appreciation to Phelps County Bank employee owner Shannon Birdsong at their quarterly meeting on September 8th. The bank was recognized for their support and sponsorship of the Affordable Housing Program. With PCB's help, MCEC has secured nearly $360,000 since 2009, resulting in renovation work on 63 homes in the Merrimack region. Birdsong accepted the certificate on behalf of PCB. Quote, "It is truly our pleasure. One of the things we strive for is to help our community, and we are so glad we have been able to partner with MCEC." From all of us here at Local 6, I'm Laura Light. Thanks for watching the Weekly Recap.